Yeehaw! Grab five time, grab five time. Oh yeah, grab five time. So if you've watched my haul video from today, you would have seen the 5 items that I picked from my scrappery haul. So I'm using the Jen Hadfield Cottage Living 6x6 paper pad. I'm using these gorgeous Dear Lizzie fabric bows from an older collection. I'm also using these October Afternoon Jack and Jill enamel dots, which are so cute. Great sizes too. I'm also using the confetti crepe paper embellished pocket thingies and these Journey crepe paper ephemera pack. So stay tuned because, there's exciting news about this layout, but I'll tell you at the end. You have to wait. You have to watch it all. 5. Grab 5. Yes, swishy fingers. So today the photo I'm doing is a photo of my dad and I and my mum and dad's puppy. She's not a puppy anymore. I call her a puppy. Mum and dad's dog, Nellie. So funny story about Nellie. My dad, all my friends call me Del. I rarely get called Adele. It's usually when I'm in trouble. And my dad calls me Deli, always has. And the dog's name is Nellie. And since I moved out quite a few years ago, he often calls me Nellie sometimes when he's talking to me, and he sometimes calls Nellie Deli. So we have a special bond, Nellie and I, because we often get called the same thing. Or Smelly. Sometimes we both just get called Smelly. That's another thing we get called. That backing paper is from an old paper pad. I have a feeling it's Maggie Holmes one, but it's old. So I just used up the whole page because I'm trying to use up some of those papers, and they're quite thin anyway from that paper pad. So I knew I wanted to put my photo to the side and use one of these beautiful little embellished pockets. And I chose this one because it had hints of green in it. I know, but the lounge that we're sitting on is green. But I just really love this photo because we're having such fun and laughing while Nellie is just, she licks all the time. One day I was over at Mum and Dad's and I wasn't feeling too well, and I went to sleep on the lounge and I woke up to her licking my face everywhere. So she's definitely a bit of a sneaky licker, and she was sitting quite contently on Dad's lap, and then just as we decided to take the photo, she decided to go into a licking rampage, as she does. So I just pulled, do you remember in one of my latest videos that I said that I wanted white and black polka dot tissue paper? Do you remember? Well, the prize that I won from Oh Snap Gonzo came wrapped in it. I think it's from the Felicity Jane kit that she subscribes to, and I'm so excited. So thanks, Oh Snap Gonzo, because you made my day. I'm so happy to use it. So here, just laying up some of the papers. Sticky mix stick, and this layout actually doesn't have any mixed media, I don't think. I don't think it does. Something a bit different, and I wanted to do a bit of a rippy rip to the bottom there. And if you put the ruler, if you rip the right hand side, it gives the paper that is on the left a white edge, which I quite like. And just using that black, I had to trim it a little bit more because I wanted the black to show, and I was alright for that only to be peeking out a little bit. And sticking that down. I love this photo, it's so cute. And I just added, I'm going through these Studio Calico doilies so quickly. I really should get some more, but they're just so pretty. I need a really good doily die so that I can make my own, really, because the ones from the $2 shop that I get are beautiful, but they're not very delicate, whereas these Studio Calico ones are super duper delicate. They're just really pretty. I do have one doily die, actually, now that I think about it. I think I only used it once because it's such a pain to poke out all the little things. If you own a die cutting machine, you'll know what I'm talking about. So just sticking that envelope onto the paper, and I wanted the doily to kind of go between the envelope, the pocket, and the layering of the photo, just to connect it a little bit. This layout didn't actually take me too long. I think it only took about maybe 25 minutes. Yeah, I think so. And I'll put, if you want any of the goodies that I use in the Grab 5 today, I'll put a link to the Scrappery down below. That's where I got them all from. And you can check out my haul if you want to see what else I got with this little purchase. And I decided to go with that cute polka dot because you know me, I do love to feminize, make boy layouts girly. That's what I'm trying to get at. I do like to do pink on girly layouts, and you know why? Because I can. I'm just going through the Journey ephemera pack, and it's the first time I'd been through it, so I took my time. Oh, it's a little fire. I can use that for a picture of the corn. If you heard my one of my last videos where I talk about the corn that I have on the fire. Sorry. So I just pulled out some embellishments that weren't too journey themed, because obviously this isn't a journey photo. We're just sitting in my nan's lounge room, which isn't very journey-ish. But I wanted to show you guys that you don't have to have a journey related layout to use these themed embellishment packs. Sorry, it's a bit blurry here. It will come into focus in a second. So this one, yeah, completely not journey related, but I make it work. Make it work. Does anyone else watch Project Runway with Tim Gunn? Make it work. Yep, love me some Project Runway. So just decided to do a cluster on the left there with a camera and a couple of acetate pieces. I'm really liking acetate pieces. Only thing is I know you can get them from Officeworks, but they're expensive. A stapler, and I think you can do it with a normal stapler too, but a stapler where you can just staple in the middle of the page. The tiny attacher is great, but it needs like an extension arm, like Inspector Gadget. You can just like press a little button, it just goes and it just gets giant tiny attacher arms, so you can go anywhere in the layout. Oh, hello, Poppet. What are you doing, baby? She's standing on two legs looking at me. What are you looking at? And now she's run away. So sticky, and it's good though when you do layer those acetate pieces onto other paper layers. You can always sneak the stapler in that way. Worked that one out early. So here, another thing that I got from my haul, but not included in the Grab 5 as such, were these Amy Tan beautiful, I think they're Grace, foam Goldie word thickers. And I put the title, "You're Just Plain Wonderful," because they both are. The thing that I like about these words is because the foam is quite thick, they're quite easy to put on compared to other ones. Poppet. Why is it that when I'm doing a video that they decide to be cheeky? She's trying to get on my craft table. I'm watching you. She is on my craft table. I'm going to take a photo and put it at the end of the video if I can. She's being extremely cheeky. Hey, Poppet, down you hop. No, she's just sitting and staring at me. Oh, she's naughty. She's very naughty. Don't make me use my teacher voice. Oh, that actually got her down. Poppet was very cheeky this morning. Ah, not my phone charger. Down your hop. Sorry, tending to the children. Yes, Poppet was very cheeky this morning. She decided to lick the outside of my glass that was on a coffee table. And then with her little rabbit paw, it was really cute. I wish I'd gotten it on video. But with her little rabbit paws, she grabbed the glass like she was hugging it and pulled it towards her, and it smashed all over the ground. So I had to grab her before she jumped into all of the glass. So I think she's in a bit of a rambunctious mood today. One of those days. It's cloudy, yucky weather. Maybe she's getting affected by the weather like the children do at school. All right, back to the layout. So I just used some of those beautiful Citrus Twist stamps and from their Project Life kit, and put them on a stamp block and just stamp them randomly around. I think it says laughter, love, and 100% pure heart or something. And that's it done. So that's my layout. And I have exciting news. Because I loved these 5 products so much, I decided to do a bonus layout using the same Grab 5 items. And so that will be up tomorrow morning as your Monday morning video, and as well as a Mixed Media Monday. So you got 2 process videos on Monday, which is exciting. And the other layout is actually a journey themed one. So I wanted to show you how you could use the collection for 2 different types of photos. So thanks for watching. Thanks for watching and listening to me chastise the bunny rabbits. And I will see you soon. Bye!